I'm going away to somewhere that's really expensive. It's Taormina in Italy, but I have absolutely no money. So I'm trying to go as budget as possible, which means Wizz Air, which also means trying to fit my entire life in one backpack, which is going to be heavy and maybe not so great. It's 5 in the morning. I didn't sleep at all, but let's go on this trip. Crikey. Right, so I made it to Liverpool Street kind of in one piece, which is amazing, but my bag is so heavy and my back is still slightly fucked, so I really hope I don't break any more discs. Can rupture. But just thought I'd have a brief interlude because I'm about to go on the brand new Elizabeth line to Farringdon, where I catch my train to Gatwick, and it's really exciting. I still love it. Look at these shiny new halls and these kind of sexy fluorescent lights. I mean, if you find that kind of thing sexy. God, check-in was long and hard, and there was so many people that just didn't know what they were doing. And I'm like, why do you not follow the rules? But I am finally through check-in and security and on my way. So I don't know why, but so how gay I am, I'm obsessed with Julia Roberts. She's just the most stunning, amazing actress ever. Huh. You know that foreign country smell you get when you get off a plane and you're just like, you're definitely not at home? It's that. It's amazing. I never get tired of it. It's like, it's a whole different smell. So this is the hotel room here in Taormina. It's just a simple 2-star kind of budget hotel, but it's got a really beautiful view and it does the trick. Got my computer set up already here on this little desk. It's a tiny bed, but I did sleep really well last night. Got this little kind of very functional bathroom and shower. But the best thing about this room is the balcony and the view. So I thought I'd do a little post from the balcony. I slept amazingly last night considering I had such a hard day of travel. Getting here straight from London is quite a mission, so be prepared. It's not the easiest journey, but I'm glad I did it. I think it's worth it. So I've been really conflicted about this trip because it's a very honeymoony place. There's a lot of couples. It's drop dead gorgeous and beautiful. It's the Italian dream, but I came on my own. So I'm still in a bit of a transition phase in my life and going through quite a few personal things back at home with my family, but also just trying to figure out what I want to do next. You know, so I'm kind of working through these ideas of you can do a lot of different things in your life and not feel limited to one thing. Like you can, you know, if you want to write a song, write a song. If you want to write articles and be freelance, write to do that. And if you also want to make content and travel and document it and use those platforms to like tell your stories, that's amazing. But when I'm applying for jobs back home, like kind of big boy jobs, they kind of want you to really specialize in one certain thing and be one certain thing. And it's like, how do you fit or tell your story as a human being into just that one thing? So I'm kind of just figuring out all that kind of stuff, to be honest, because like there are so many different sides to me. Like I want to continue making travel content and traveling the world and meeting people and telling stories and being inspired, but I also eventually want to, you know, have a base and not settle, but kind of have some more structure, I guess, in my life, and maybe like do something else. Like, you know, you don't have to pick one thing and do it forever. But I really just hate the idea of being limited and people wanting to define you by one certain thing or a label or a box. And I know it's important because that's the way companies work, and how do you know what your function and your role is within a company. But I also feel like times are changing and people can do multiple things, and there should be more roles where people can bring their creativity and be really entrepreneurial. But yeah, in other news, come on this journey with me today. I'm going to be going to the bay, getting into the water, hanging out by Isola beach, and also maybe taking a boat ride. So yeah, this is going to be a good day. Right, let's rock and fucking roll. This walk down to Isola though is just insane. It is so hot, there are so many stairs, but the views are amazing. Finally, we're nearly here, but the view is so worth it. It's like this fairy tale island in the middle of the ocean that you can walk to. There it is, Isola Bella. Stunning. Oh, apparently it was owned or bought by an English woman called Florence. Also one of the names of one of my best mates, guys, so, you know, a bit of trivia there. But first, before we have chill time, we are going snorkeling because I love snorkeling. So yeah, come with me. Just had a great snorkeling tour off the beach of Isola Bella. It was an hour and a half. We hit 3 different spots for about 20 minutes each. We saw some starfish and some cool kind of small fish. The captain of the boat was great. The friends we made was really fun, and I really recommend it. I'll post you guys the details in the description. This is our Captain Franco by the little boat here. It's nice and hot here. It's 30 degrees The water was a bit cold though in patches. I didn't need a wetsuit, but it was still pretty cold. The boat leaves at either 11 or 3, but I chose to come in the morning at 11. It's a really good way to wake up and to face the new day and to feel invigorated. So yeah, let's see what else the day has in store for us. So I'm currently walking across the bay. There's a little sandbank which is covered in a bit of water at the moment to get to the island of Isola. It is a very unique experience, and I'll see you on the other side.
A few moments later.
Grazie. To Italia, la dolce vita. Guys, this is my first solo trip outside the UK since my nightmare move to Paris in January, where I broke my spine and I had to have surgical intervention to walk again. There was a real worry that I wouldn't be able to travel again and that I wouldn't be able to walk properly, and through an amazing surgeon and through looking after my diet and fasting and also meditating, as I've just been doing, I've, like in 5 months, been able to turn my life back around, and I'm so grateful to be able to travel. I mean, traveling after you've not been able to travel, not just with the pandemic, but with like a serious health scare, really hits different. And instead of trying to, you know, like create the best travel content or, you know, like trying to do the craziest stuff or go harder than everybody else or do everything in one go, which is, you know, still a temptation of mine. I'm learning, and I'm still on the journey to it, but just kind of being more present and just enjoying what's in front of me, and not even necessarily taking it slower, just being really appreciative that I get to be here and do this and get to travel and see beautiful places and see how beautiful the world is and to share it with you guys. So yeah.